Hello all. I welcome you all again for the ecosystem, the lecture series on ecosystem and environment. Now, the topic number 5 is forest ecosystem. In the previous sessions, we learned about what is an ecosystem and what are the types of ecosystem and what are the functions of ecosystem, how the energy flows from one region to another region in an ecosystem. As a continuation, today we are going to discuss about the forest ecosystem. What is a forest? A forest is an area with a high density of trees. A forest ecosystem is a one in which tall trees grow that support many animals and birds. Forests are found in undisturbed areas, receiving moderate to high rainfall. A forest occupies nearly 31% of the whole land, and in India, it is only 19% of the total area. So our forest policy of 1988 says that an ecologically balanced country or a state should hold 33% of its total geographical area under forest. But in India, we need to achieve a lot to get a balanced ecosystem. Even the world is a lack a bit from the 33%. So what is the criteria for a forest in a particular area? We know that the forest are several types. We can call it is a rainforest, a deciduous forest, a shrub forest, rainforest but in temperate region and tropical region, and deciduous forest in temperate and tropical. See, the classification tropical and the temperate, it holds mainly based on the climatic conditions. The type of forest present in a particular place or a region typically depends upon the climate of a region. If a rainfall is more than 200 centimeters, we get a rainforest. If it is below 150 centimeter annual rainfall, that means the average annual rainfall, then we call that as deciduous forest. And when the rainfall is below 100, we'll get a shrub forest. And the region where the seawater and the river water mixes together in the tropical region, usually we get Sundarbans, that is mangrove forest. So the forest ecosystem based on the climatic conditions. So based on the climatic condition, we can classify the forest into several types. So what is the structure and function of an ecosystem, particularly the forest ecosystem? The forest ecosystem consists majorly of two components. One is biotic and another one is abiotic. The abiotic means it's a non-living things. It can be inorganic or it can be organic. The air, soil, water, light, particularly the sunlight, minerals found in the soil, and the temperature is categorized under an abiotic component. So these abiotic component, even though they are non-living things, they are very important for the growth of trees, plants, or any other vegetation around the world. So without the soil nutrition or minerals, or without the sunlight or water, the plant system and the forest system cannot sustain. So abiotic components are equally important with the biotic components. Now, what is a biotic component? A biotic component is a living thing. We classify this biotic component into three categories. One is producers. These things also you would have been discussed in the previous classes. I mean, the lecture series number 2 in environment. What is a producer, what is a consumer, and what is a decomposer. And what is a producer? A producer is a one which can synthesize, produce its own food through the photosynthesis. The plants, trees are considered as producers. They can manufacture their own food. But consumers, they can't manufacture their own food because they depend on the producers. So the carnivorous animal, they consume their food from the producers, and the herbivorous and carnivorous. There are two types. One is herbivorous, depends upon the producers, and carnivorous depends upon the herbivorous. And after all these undergo a cycle, the decomposers plays a major role to decompose these things. So producers are mainly trees and plants, and consumers are deer, uh, like that, those things which can consume the green plants. And the secondary consumers are classified as tiger, fox, etc. And the decomposers are the things which can decompose these dead materials. The forest system has various functions, and it provides us several environmental services. Some of the services are listed here, but we can't restrict the services within these points because a wide range of services provided by the environment. Without this forest environment or ecosystem, nothing can survive in this world. So the first one is maintaining the biodiversity. The forest ecosystem maintains a wide range of biodiversity. So nutrition cycle, the tree grows taking the nutrition from the soil and later it undergoes a decomposition. The nutrition is supplied to the soil again. Then providing a wildlife habitat. It provides a wildlife habitat because it supports a lot of wildlife to be there and affecting the rainfall patterns. Yes, forest holds a very important role in determining the rainfall of a particular phase. We have more forest, the climate is cool, and we have rainfall often. So regulating the stream flow, the rivers which flows along the forest is regulated by this forest system. And with the help of the roots, they can store water for a long period. And so it reduces the soil erosion and it reduces the flood and the reclaiming degraded land and many more. It can reclaim the land and it's recycle the things. And as a whole, the forest plays a role in maintaining a balanced ecosystem, which is highly sustainable for the human. So we can refer these books, Environmental Science and Engineering. Thank you. Finally, Wangari Maatai, a great environmentalist and a Nobel laureate for peace. We owe it to ourselves and to the next generation to conserve the environment so that we can bequeath our children a sustainable world that benefits us. Thank you.